I'm going to show you how to do Loom to record. But to show you that, I'm actually going to use another program to record this recording. It's the Command Shift 5, which allows you to record what's on your screen. The reason I'm going to show you Loom as well is because you can actually add your picture to the presentation so people can see you and not just hear you. So it depends on which one you want, which one you might want to use. Now, to get Loom, you go up here to the top left corner of your Google browser, click on Apps, click on the Web Store. In Extensions, you're just going to type up here Loom, and it comes up first thing. You add it to your Chrome. I want to add the extension, and it's loading it, and now it's right up here in my browser. When you add Loom to Chrome or any extension, it hangs out up here in your browser. As you can see, I have the Google Classroom extension and some other kinds of extensions, the Honey extension, Boomerang. So this is where your extensions hang out. This is the Loom extension. Whenever you want to go to Loom, you'll just click on that and it'll take you right to your Loom page. Well, hopefully it's going to come up here. I don't know why I'm getting this message. I don't want to record this page. So let's just go to my slide here, and now we'll record Loom. There we go. So all I did was go to my presentation that I want to do with my students in a little bit here. Now the first couple of things you want to notice here is in the top right corner, you have your choices of how you're going to record. I have chosen screen and cam, which means that down here in the bottom left-hand corner, you have a picture of yourself also recording in your whole thing. You can enlarge yourself if you would like more of you to be seen. I'm not so keen on that, so I'm going to take myself down to smaller. These tools here, you can either stop recording if you make a big mistake, or if what might happen to me, one of the kids walks in while we're doing it. You can pause. After you started recording, you'll be able to pause right here, your recording, and then you can start it again. So you can take a quick pause while you're recording as well. And now the choices up here in the top right hand corner, again, you can do the screen and the camera. You can do the screen only, which looks like this. The picture in the bottom left-hand corner now is my little symbol that's in my Gmail. Most of you still have your initial instead of a color. So it will be whatever's that picture is up in your Gmail. Or you can just do the screen cam so that it's just going to be recording what's in that little circle right there. The choice is yours of which one you want to do. I'm going to do the screen and the cam since the Command Shift 5 is doing the actual screen of my computer. Now you'll have the choice of whether you want to do full desktop, which would be my whole computer, or just the current tab. When you do just the current tab, it will only be the tab that's showing here. So if you clicked on something different like this, it wouldn't show up. Just this tab would be what would show up. So I would most times use that, the current tab, not the full desktop. But like for today, as you can see on the sides, you can see my full desktop because I'm not sure if I'm going to need access to something there. So I left that piece open. So it's really up to you which one you want to use. I'm going to say current tab. And as you can see from the microphone audio, the little sound waves are bouncing, so I'm being heard by my computer. You could turn it off. I'm just not sure why you'd want to. Advanced options, you can use the camera on the computer, or you can use a different camera. You can choose, if the volume isn't right, you can choose the default on your microphone. If you have an external microphone, it's actually better because it sounds nicer. You can use your photo for the screen only, or you can turn off the control menu or the recording countdown. And then this, of course, will start our recording. So I'm going to go ahead and start my recording. and I'm going to go to presentation mode here. So as you can see, I'm in the bottom left-hand corner. I'm talking. You can see my PowerPoint here, which could be anything. It could be pages of a book if you're reading a story to the kids. It can be a PowerPoint, whatever you would like it to be. This is how I would do it with my students. So good morning, students. We're now going to start doing a Phonics lesson. Remember, we're going to see it, then we'll say it, and then we're going to act it out. Our first letter is the letter A. We have a capital A and a lowercase a, and the sound starts with the word alligator starts with that sound. Everyone, let's say it together. A, etc., etc., etc. However you want to continue the lesson. And then, of course, I would go to B, and then C, etc. So that's how you would do a lesson with your students. Again, if somebody walked in, you could pause it. Or, as I'm going to do, I'm going to finish this recording, but continue recording to tell you how to finish this all up. So I'm going to finish my recording. I went away. As you can see up here, it's telling me it copied. And my cursor's spinning because here comes my video. And there it is. And it depends on how long your video is, how long this actually takes to create. Sometimes it takes a while and sometimes not so long. It just depends. So some of the things you can do while it's continuing to create it here is you can send your video with the link. So if you copied the link right here, you could send this video via email to whoever is running your YouTube channel, and they would be able to then turn it into a YouTube link. And you could post it. That's usually better because then nobody has to download your video onto their computers. They can just watch it without downloading. That's the best option. You can also invite people by sending specific emails to people. You can add a password to lock it so that it's only visible if you share a password with somebody. That's up to you. Some other things you can do is you can actually trim your video. This is a pair of scissors right here. If you clicked on those, I'm going to go ahead and play this and see if it'll play. And I'm going to go to presentation mode here. So we're going to pretend that so as you can see, somewhere along here I decided I made a mistake. So I can actually trim it, and it goes here to the video. I can start trimming, so I can decide exactly where my error was in the video, in the timing of the video. Best to look at the seconds and the minutes so you can get it just exactly right of which part needed to be trimmed. And I'm going to go to the very end here because maybe somebody won't want to watch it all the way to the end and I won't mess anything up. So I'm going to just trim this last little piece off here. So I can remove it. Start trimming. Whoops, I forget what to do. Once I remove it, I publish the changes. Now Luna, the little dog, is fixing my video, taking out that last part that I didn't want in there. And it shouldn't take too long because it's a short video and I just cut a little bit out. Now my video is ready. The URL didn't change. It's still here ready for me to copy. I can move it to a folder. I can download it. I can duplicate it, or I can throw it away if I don't like it. The other things I wanted to do is, this might not be what I want the name of it to be. It's actually a pretty good title, but if I didn't like it, actually it isn't a good title, because if I did the real one, it would be Phonics, but I'm doing one on Loom. So I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to call it Loom Demonstration. And now that would be my Loom demonstration. And that's pretty much everything that you need to know about your video. Again, your best bet is to copy the link and either paste it into your tool for your students, or send it to your YouTube person and have them connect it to a YouTube channel and give you the link to that. I hope this was helpful. If I missed something in the instructions and somebody gets lost, please let me know and I would redo this. Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful time. messing around with Loom and also Command-Shift-5.